Hello folks, my name is Mark and this is UCD Toy Reviews. How you guys doing? So I got an extra special review for you guys today, and this is the She-Ra from the Masters of the Universe Origins line, but this is actually the 2020 Powercon exclusive that came out. So every year for Powercon they've been doing these exclusive figures. And last year they had the Lords of Power set, as well as this one, as well as She-Ra. And unfortunately, I couldn't justify spending the money to get the Lords of Power set, even though I really wanted it. But I could afford this one. So let's check it out. So this comes in this sort of adult shipping box. You can see it's got some really cool line art of She-Ra. Pretty cool looking stuff here, you know, Masters of the Universe Adult Collector. Then on this side of the box, you've got another one, but with She-Ra's portrait in the background there. Right. Pretty cool. So let's go ahead and open this up. And I'm going to be really careful with this because I'm not actually going to open this to display on the shelf. I am actually thinking I might sell this one day. So you can kind of see here's the 35th anniversary She-Ra. Let me just sort of bring it back here so you can get a full view of that, right? Pretty cool stuff, right? It's got this Princess of Power thing going on the back here. Princess Adora becomes She-Ra, the most powerful woman in the universe. And then, you know, you can see here's the picture of, you know, which is pretty close to the original She-Ra action figure. You know, it's got the same stuff all around it, and even the face sculpt is actually the exact same thing. Cool thing about this is that this little back part comes off, right? And if you actually did want to take this out, you can take it out like that, so it has this sort of collector's friendly packaging, right? But I think I'm gonna leave her in there for now. But still, if you want to get a closer look at it, see the face is like exactly what the old She-Ra doll face was, right? And then you can take a look at her weapons here. So she has the sword, the shield, and actually a hairbrush, right? And you notice her hair is actually that sort of Barbie-style doll hair, you know? So it's like much different than the, you know, Origins figure. So just to compare, here's the retail Origins figure that's available at retail. And you can see it looks almost exactly the same. You know, the body is the same, the cape's the same, all that stuff. The face sculpts are different. You know, eyes are different colors, and it's just, you know, slightly different painting. And then you notice the hair on the this one is actually like doll hair, and then here it's like plastic. Right. So let's very carefully put this back in here because I'm, you know, gonna keep this one collectible and sell it one day, you know. I rarely do this. I mean, usually when I buy toys like this, even collector ones like this, I usually buy them with the intention of opening them up and putting them on the shelf and, you know, displaying them and even playing with them when people aren't looking. But for this one, it's like, nah, I think I'm going to keep this one in the package. Mainly because I already have a She-Ra. I already have the retail She-Ra that I can, like, mess around with. Right. But there is one cool thing that this came with, was this sort of backing thing, right? Looks pretty cool, you know. It's got some artwork here of the Fright Zone and Catra on her pink lion, which I think the name was Claudine for the pink lion. Pretty cool stuff. And the cool thing about this is that there is a comic on the inside. So this opens up into this sort of comic book, which, you know, has kind of like a little origin story for She-Ra back here. You know, here she is as a kid playing with Prince Adam, and then Mom shows up, and then the Sorceress is there. And you notice the Sorceress is the white Sorceress from the Castle Grayskull Origins, right? And then, you know, they get their swords, and they turn into He-Man and She-Ra, and they go and they fight Skeletor at Snake Mountain right there. You know, and blah blah blah, fighting Skeletor, and there goes Hordak, and it's like, oh, she fights Hordak, blah blah blah, you can't trust Hordak. And then later at the Palace of Eternia, it's like, okay, one big happy family, blah, 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 but it was all a dream, and etc., you know, for the honor of Grayskull. Which I thought this was really cool. You know, it's got this, here, I'll put it back here so you guys can see it. You know, it's got this full little fun backstory kind of comic booky thing going. So, explaining the, you know, story of She-Ra, essentially. So I thought this was a really neat addition to this. You know, the original very first promo Masters of the Universe Origins thing was a He-Man toy, like a He-Man and Prince Adam that had something very similar to this. So this is actually really cool that they did this for you know, this 35th anniversary figure. So let's very carefully fold that back up and, you know, put it back in here. And I guess it's cool, like if I wanted to take this out, I could, but I'm choosing not to. You know, so anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. This will be my collector's piece for now, and then maybe one day, 20 years from now, I might sell it, something like that, you know. But anyhow, folks, pretty cool. These are already kind of, you know, the price has already gone up on these if you want to get one on the secondary market, but they're not too expensive. I think you can still get them for like under $100 if you really want them, so pretty cool, folks. Anyway, that's all I got. Adios.